Welcome. This is Your Vote, Your Power, the Black community holding the line. Many people believe voting begins on election day, but elections are often shaped long before ballots are cast. District lines are drawn, rules are challenged, and courts make decisions that affect representation and political power. One of the most recent Supreme Court cases drawing national attention is Louisiana versus Callais. This case focused on congressional district maps in Louisiana. Louisiana created voting maps with two majority Black congressional districts. The blue area represents the existing majority Black district. The red area, or pinkish area, represents the newly created majority Black district. Why was this done? Supporters argue that these districts were necessary because Black residents make up about 1/3 of Louisiana's population. They believed these maps helped Black voters maintain fair political representation. The opposition argued something different. They said race was being used too heavily in drawing the districts. They argued that government should not organize voting maps primarily around race. This issue has now moved from maps to legal interpretation. That transition is powerful. The Supreme Court's conservative majority agreed with the challengers. The court signaled that race cannot be the primary factor in drawing voting districts. Here are the key features of this Louisiana congressional map. District 2, shown in the blue, continues as a majority Black district centered around New Orleans and parts of Baton Rouge. District 6, shown in the red or the pinkish area, was redesigned as a second majority Black district. It stretches diagonally across the state from the Shreveport area down toward Baton Rouge along the I-49 corridor. This map became the subject of major legal challenges, although it was used during the 2024 elections. The United States Supreme Court recently ruled in 2026 that the map represented an unconstitutional racial gerrymander. That means Louisiana will likely face additional redistricting and future changes to its congressional maps. So now, why does this matter? Because districts maps affect who gets elected, which communities have influence, and how political power is distributed. And all this happens before a single vote is cast. Your vote, your power. In the next module, we will go back to the foundation. Why does voting actually matter? We'll explore how elections affect schools, housing, healthcare, policing, jobs, and everyday community life. This is your vote, your power, the Black community holding the line. I'm Dr. Georgia Sessions, and I will be the facilitator for these courses and modules. Thank you.